In this part of our journey, we are arrived in Perth. In our drone overlooking video, we start at the famous Kings Park, from where you will have panoramic views of the Swan River and the Perth Central Business District in the west, and the huge bridge to Perth south. This park is a mixture of grassed parkland, botanical gardens, and natural bushland. On Mount Eliza, you will see its State War Memorial. Kings Park is the most popular visitor destination in Western Australia, being visited by over 5 million people each year. The largest river flowing through Perth is the Swan River, named for the native black swans by Willem de Vlaming, captain of a Dutch expedition and namer of Western Australia's Rottnest Island, who discovered the birds while exploring the area in 1697. His crew initially explored the area on foot, leading them to what is now central Perth. Nowadays, this simply beautiful river forms an impressive contrast with the city skyline and offers dual-use paths where visitors can walk, cycle, or skate around the river circuit. Prefer to be in the water? The Swan River is also perfect for kayaking and kite surfing, or for sitting back and sailing past on a chartered cruise, ferry, or sailboat. Today's population of Perth is notable for the high proportion of British and Irish-born residents. Perth dominates the Western Australian economy, despite the major mining, petroleum, and agricultural export industries being located elsewhere in the state. With more than 2 million residents, Perth is one of the most isolated major cities in the world. The nearest city, with a population of more than 100,000, is Adelaide, over 2,100 kilometers away. Perth is geographically closer to Jakarta, Indonesia, 3,000 kilometers, than to Sydney, 3,300 kilometers. The city centre and most of the suburbs are on the sandy and relatively flat Swan Coastal Plain, which lies between the Darling Scarp and the Indian Ocean. Because Perth is located so far from Sydney and the well-trodden tourist paths of Southeast Australia, Perth feels like a fresh and unique destination, and it is also much cheaper. It is also closer to Europe and the Middle East, making flying slightly less painful and a bit cheaper for many. And it goes without saying that it has all the amazing things you hope to experience in Australia. Sun, beaches, nature, delicious food, great coffee, and friendly locals. Perth's drinking water supply has traditionally relied on both groundwater and rain-fed dams. Reduced rainfall in the region over recent decades had greatly lowered inflow to reservoirs and affected groundwater levels. Coupled with the city's relatively high growth rate, this led to concerns that Perth could run out of water in the near future. The Western Australian government responded by building desalination plants and introducing mandatory household sprinkler restrictions. The Mundaring Weir is a historic and world-famous dam on the Helena River, located in the Perth Hills approximately 39 kilometers east of Perth, Western Australia. The dam is known as one of the most ambitious and impressive engineering masterpieces of its time. The dam was built to supply water to the Coolgardie and Kalgoorlie goldfields via the Goldfields Water Supply Scheme. Water is pumped inland over a distance of more than 560 kilometers via a gigantic pipeline. Construction began in 1898, and the dam was officially opened in 1903. At the foot of the dam lies the #1 pump station, a museum where you can learn all about the history and engineering behind the project. The surrounding area consists of native wooded hills, Darling Scarp, with plenty of hiking trails. The project was designed by the brilliant engineer C.Y. O'Connor. Tragically, due to enormous public criticism and the pressure of the project, he took his own life just before completion. To meet rising water demand, the dam wall was raised in 1951. The dam impounds the Helena River. Visitors can walk along the enormous concrete dam wall for a panoramic view. John Forrest National Park is the oldest national park in Western Australia, established in 1900. It is situated on the edge of the Darling Scarp, just a 30-minute drive east of Perth city centre. The park is known for its rugged granite landscapes, stunning views of the city, waterfalls, and unique historic railway infrastructure. Railway Reserve's Heritage Trail, a flat, easy route that runs along the old railway bed, ideal for cycling or walking to the waterfalls and the Swan View Tunnel. Tame western gray kangaroos, who are jokingly called the kings of the picnic area, can almost always be seen roaming around the central picnic areas,